Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Tuesday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. We're going to be looking at the best player props for you guys. Covered around all the sports today. I'm staying off the ice today because we got a lot of MLB and we got, some play-in tournament games in the NBA to talk about. But just like always, I'm going to go over my best player props and I'm going to let you guys know exactly how the sports chat plays betting tools are grading these bets at a 60% clip, 80% clip, all the way up to 100% clip. Man, yesterday, great game over here. I mean, great day on certain props, man. We wasn't able to get there on the Valdez or the Grant Holmes strikeouts. But, man, we hit with the Bobby Witt Jr. home run. We hit with the Fernando Tatis home run as well and the over bases. Told you guys, man, I think certain players are going to have definitely some big games. And, man, it's the same thing today, man. Like, when you hit those home run props, that's like plus 300 and more. It makes up for you not winning like some of the other bets that we bet on. So, hey, man, hopefully we can get everything through the window today. If not, let me know what you guys are betting on, man. What's your guys' best bet? Put it in the comments below and let me know. All right, man. First player prop that I like. I'm looking at Flaherty. His strikeout prop's at 5.5 right now, okay? And these are numbers that I can get behind. Back with Detroit, it seems like, he has 21 strikeouts on the year. This is one where I think he's going to give me 6 in this spot. Player prop number 2, Justin Verlander. His strikeout prop is at 4.5, hitting at a 60% clip. These are numbers that the betting tools like the over, and I agree. I like the over on this one. I think he can get hit, but he ain't the type of pitcher to where if he's getting hit, they're going to pull him out the game for his confidence. He can still give you them Ks and, stay in the game and give up 3 runs. Let's take him in this spot. All right. Houston Astros. Hunter Brown over 5.5 strikeouts, hitting at an 80% clip. This is the one right here that I'm kind of going to the window with more of my money on. Is a strikeout pitcher that I've been betting on for the last 2 years, and he's been showing up in these first 2 games. Hitting at an 80% clip, 4 out of his last 5 times. If he played this prop, he came out on top. Slide on over to the Atlanta Braves. You know how we do. Spencer Swellenbach. His strikeout props at 4.5, hitting at a 60% clip. Last time out, he was pitching the gym, and he got taken out the game due to rain. In this spot, I think he's giving me 5 Ks today. Let's take him in this spot against the Toronto Blue Jays. The next strikeout prop that we like is going to be Castillo. We're taking him over 4.5 Ks, man. Hitting at a 60% clip. I think this guy just needs to get off this team and come on over to my Yankees, man, because we need the help over there. So, look. Castillo is another pitcher to where he's always going to give you 6 innings. Don't matter really what's going on. They're not just going to pull him. And he's always able to get 2 strikeouts, per inning in certain ones. So I like him in this spot. Take Castillo with 4.5 Ks. All right, my hitting props. We're going with Ellie De La Cruz just to get a hit. Sprinkle on him to get a home run. I think it's Ellie De La Cruz day. Then we're going with Carlos Santana just to get a hit, hitting at a 60% clip. I really like him to go yard. His matchup, he's taking on Charlie Morton, man. He got good numbers against him. I actually think Carlos Santana could give us a big home run today. And my last one's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. over 1.5 total bases, hitting at a 60% clip, taking him on the New York Yankees. Gave him out yesterday. I told you, I think he's going to have a big series in this whole New York game, right? Taking on Max Fried, 1.5 total bases. Man, he could go yard again. But, those are the hidden props that I like. Let's slide over to the NBA. All right, Orlando Magic, you already know, man. I'm looking at Paolo Banchero. His point prop's high, but it's at 29 points. I think he's going over. I'm taking Paolo Banchero over 8.5 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip. I'm taking Paolo Banchero over 4.5 assists. I'm taking him over all 3. Then I'm doing a trifecta. Parlay all 3. Meet me at the window. It's like plus 480 out there, okay? I'm taking him over his points, his rebounds, and his assists individually. And then I'm betting them all together combined. All right, the next player prop that we like. I'm looking at Trae Young. His point prop is 25. And I get it, man. Orlando got that D, but he's going to need to show up, okay? I'm taking him over 25 points in this spot. Doesn't really have a second option out there. Back up against the wall. I think Trae Young's going to ball. All right. And then I'm taking him over 9.5 assists, hitting at an 80% clip. That defense is going to clamp down on him, man. He's going to have to find the open man. They definitely going to be double teaming him. So I actually think the 9.5 assist prop is probably more likely to hit than the 25. But I'm playing them both. Meet me out the window and let's get paid. Memphis Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, over 18.5 points, hitting at an 80% clip. 4 out of his last 5 times if you played this prop, you came out on top. I like this more than I do John Morant. John Morant point prop is high. It's like 26 or 28. he can still give you that. But Desmond Bain is a lethal shooter that wants the ball out there just as much, and he has a shot. I like him in this spot. All right, I'm taking Jaren Jackson over 20 points. The reason why is because I always like big guys who can score when they play against the Golden State Warriors. He's one of those guys that can get you like 3 to 4 offensive rebounds. Just put it right back up and give you about 8 or 9 off that. All right, man. Last, I'm taking Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Buckets. Over 22 points sitting at a 60% clip. Elimination game. If Steph Curry... It don't even matter what's going on with Steph Curry. Steph Curry should be cooking, but I still think Jimmy Butler is going to know and make sure that he has to contribute to that, to be that second scoring option as well. Speaking to Chef Curry, I'm taking him in this spot. 28 points. The reason why is just because the Memphis Grizzlies, they give up so many points galore and they can't guard the perimeter. So we're taking Steph Curry over 28 points. Let's go over the recap now, man. But look, if you guys want our best bets, hit us up on our premium picks, man. We got everything out here for you guys, covering all sports. Flaherty over 5.5, Brown over 5.5, Spencer Swellenbach over 4.5, Castillo over 4.5, Cruz just to get a hit, Santana just to get a hit, Bobby Witt over 1.5 total bases, sprinkle on them home runs, Paulo Banchero over 28, Paulo over 8.5 rebounds, Paulo over 4.5 assists, Trae Young over 25 points, Trae Young over 9.5 assists, Desmond Bain over 18.5, Jackson over 20, we're taking Butler over 22, and Curry over 28. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch. Let's make it a winning day.